this is an interesting question. So, what has surprised you most about creating content on YouTube? Any advice you wish you could give your past self before starting? I don't think this is the answer people are going to expect, but one thing I wish I had known at least, like not so much how to do content and advice and that kind of things. I just kind of wish I knew the mindset of other YouTubers a bit more because, well, first of all, I have a hard time understanding other people anyway. It's just something that I struggle with. I'm a little bit weird. I don't know. I think most YouTubers are a bit weird, but anyway. Like I have trouble dealing with other people and like knowing how to communicate, and I can come off in the complete wrong way when I'm just trying to be nice because that I don't understand other people's intentions. And I'm not talking about every YouTuber, obviously, like there's loads of people who are just lovely, but I didn't realize how many YouTubers are just so competitive. Like they see every other YouTuber, bigger or smaller than them, as competition, which is not something I realized because I just kind of went into it going, hey look, fun job, and I can meet all these fun people and we can collab on things. And then I learned stuff like, oh, some people see collabing as like an exchange of subscribers, which is like, I just thought it would be fun to do a video together. Also, I use like, do you want to collab as a way for me to try and reach out to people I thought would be fun to talk to. So I didn't know that. But yeah, I kind of just wish I knew that the way other YouTubers treated YouTube, that it's more of like a competitive thing and they want to come out on top, because I didn't know that for a long time, and I'm not going to treat it that way. It's just not how I see it. Like I don't see other YouTubers as people that I need to compete against to buy your attention. Like you are going to choose to watch whatever you choose to watch. And I don't see the harm in like promoting other people or just collabing just for fun and things like that. And also like along with the competitiveness of it all, which is like just completely unnecessary in my view. A lot of them are very insecure and as a result can be very like jealous. It's so weird. I don't think anybody's been jealous of me specifically. I'm just talking about things I've observed in other situations. Like I don't know why anybody would be jealous of me. Like it's just like this whole weird kind of, with some creators, again, not all of them, loads of them are just lovely, but just like this kind of mean girl thing. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like guys, chill. We're not competition. We're just like, we're making videos online for a living. Relax. Has the pandemic changed your outlook on life? I'm inclined to say no, because like I know a lot of people have gotten a lot more pessimistic about everything since the pandemic, but not to sound like super edgy or anything, but I've always just been like a pessimistic person in general. Like I'm not very optimistic. I'm pretty pessimistic about everything. Like I have a lot of opinions about centralized power and the media and like governments and people in general, and I'm just not very optimistic about that kind of stuff. And I grew up in an environment where like it was okay to question things like authority and like, is the media trying to divide us and stuff like that. I know me saying this is very vague and people are going to think that I'm saying like pandemic as a whole conspiracy, and I'm not saying that at all. Not saying that. I'm just talking about like, since this has all happened, people have kind of been focusing in more on like paying more attention to how the media is potentially used to control us and things like that. And it's something that I've always been able to explore and talk about openly, and it's always something that I've been concerned with, and I think a lot more people are becoming concerned with it because it's just becoming more apparent. As far as like pessimism in terms of the world just being awful, I think it's always been awful. And I think it's just becoming clear that it's awful. But that is not to say that it couldn't become great, because, you know, I think if we could all band together and, you know, stop fighting each other over things that don't actually matter in the grand scheme of things and just work towards just making life better for people, everything could be great. So yeah, pessimistic with like a healthy amount of optimism in there. That's not how I planned to answer that question. I went on a tangent, sorry. What was it like meeting Eugenia? Were you nervous? By the way, I love your vids. Well, first of all, thank you. Secondly, meeting Eugenia, I actually wasn't nervous. I think I've spoken to like not that many YouTubers now, but I've met a couple that it's just like your nerves kind of dissipate after a while, because I get nervous meeting people in general. Like, I'm not saying like I meet YouTubers and I'm like, oh my god, this big famous person. It's like I get nervous with people in general, but by now I've just talked to so many people, it's just kind of I'm okay with it now, like there's no more anxiety. So I wasn't nervous. I was a little bit unsure of how it was gonna go, and I said that in the video I did with her as well, because like you just kind of know this person from a screen, and Eugenia is one of the legacy YouTubers. Does that make sense? Like she's one of the OG YouTubers. So she's somebody I've known about for years. So it's just kind of surreal. But meeting her, she was genuinely just lovely. Like I know people want me to come out with some story of like how weird she was or how mean or how like fake or whatever. Like she was genuinely just lovely. Like we didn't talk too much, and obviously it was over Zoom that I met her. Like it's not the same as meeting somebody face to face. We chatted a little bit before and after the interview and in between questions, and yeah, she was just really nice. And I didn't get a sense of like, I don't know, I was talking to on screen Eugenia whenever we were talking between stuff. Like she was just being normal and chill, and she was just sweet. So I know loads of people are saying they want me to do another video with her, but I think the reason people want me to do another video is to ask her questions about her health and things like that, which I keep having to repeat this. It was never the point of that video to talk and speculate about her health. The whole point was just to talk about the impact that drama had on her life. That was all it was. That was the goal. And to do anything else is just straying away from that. And I don't really want to press and probe about things like that. You know, I would do another video with Eugenia, just chatting even, or asking, you know, more questions, maybe more in-depth questions that don't revolve around making her like horribly uncomfortable. I would love to do that. I just don't know if it's something she'd be interested in, and I haven't asked her. So who knows, maybe in the future. And the last question I think I'm going to answer for today is, what are your goals for 2022? It can be in life, in general, YouTube, anything you like. Well, I already kind of mentioned, you know, I want to do more music stuff. I could share a snippet of a song that I've worked on that I want to release soon. Should I do that? I don't know, I'll decide in editing if I want to do that. But besides music and stuff, like there's a lot of things that I want to do. Like first and foremost, I really want to get my shit together. Like it's just becoming so apparent to me how much difficulty I have with organizing myself, especially because like my degree is self-paced. I work for myself. Like there's so much that falls on me to do my own stuff, and I'm just realizing that I'm not doing the best I could be with it. So I really want to get that together. I would like to start making progress at least in getting my driver's license. So that would be cool if I could do that. I keep forgetting that I need to sign up for my theory test. I keep forgetting I need to do that. I want to start like gardening. I want to grow, so I don't have a garden, I have a balcony. So I want to grow vegetables on my balcony. That is something I want to do. But I think you were more asking about like YouTube, although you said it could be about anything. So YouTube stuff, I don't know. Just have fun, keep making videos, keep growing the channel. Like there's 77,000 people on this channel now, which is absurd. What are y'all doing here? Thank you for that. I do truly appreciate it, and I won't go on, I swear. I won't.